680's Richard Southern joins us now. And Richard, so much for all that doomsday market prediction. Stocks are up again for a second day after Trump won the presidency.
Hard to believe. I was here in the newsroom, Francis, late Tuesday night. Dow futures were down 800 points when it looked like Trump would win. But yeah, the stock market sell-off never materialized. In fact, the Dow today closed at an all-time high. Why is this? Pardon me. Three reasons. First off, Trump's fiscal stimulus package. He campaigned on a promise to put in place a $1 trillion package of public and private investment. That's expected to boost the economy stateside. Next, Trump will roll back regulation on banks and businesses. He's talked about doing away with the Dodd-Frank Act in the U.S., which put controls on financial institutions. Big rally for the banking stocks today. Finally, tax reform. Trump wants to lower taxes on companies and investors. Clearly, that's a winning promise for Wall Street. So far, Francis, investors are concentrating on the things they like in Trump's campaign. Again, the Dow at an all-time high. Who saw that coming?
Got to look at the plus side, right?
Absolutely.
But not everything is rising?
Was down.
Yeah, not everything is rising, though. The Canadian dollar also continuing to drop.
That's right. TSX down today, and that Canuck buck taking a bit of a hit. The loonie today down just over half a cent. And experts say we could continue to see the loonie move lower as we round out the year, and this could be a result of Trump's anti-free trade stance. Remember, he said he's going to renegotiate NAFTA. Oil prices have also fallen. That's putting pressure on the Canadian dollar as well. So this comes at a time when snowbirds are getting set to head south for the winter, and when many perhaps are set to go into the States to do some holidaying over the Christmas time period. So you might be well advised to buy some loonies now. It's tough to predict what's going to happen in the currency markets, but again, Francis, experts saying the loonie could continue to fall as we round out the year.
But yet there's some talk that Trump's win could actually make Toronto's hot housing market scorching. What's the feeling?
Yeah, it's going to heat up the housing market, and the feeling is that, well, Americans are going to buy homes up here. They want out of the U.S. with Trump taking over the presidency. Royal LePage said that for those who already see Canada as an attractive, stable place, that the U.S. election would only heighten that perception. Pardon me. American searches for Canadian housing are up 282% after the Tuesday election. The inquiries mainly from middle-aged women, and Toronto and Montreal saw some of the heaviest interest, Francis. So here come the Americans to further heat up Toronto's hot housing market.
Including a notable American who's asking Grizzy for some help.
So this is Snoop Dogg, and he had a funny Instagram post just after the election where he said, and I'm paraphrasing because he used profanity, but he said, you know, blank this, I'm moving to the 6. He said he's coming to the 6, and he's going to ask Drake for some advice on property. And Snoop Dogg, he already does business here north of the border, Francis. He's teamed up with medical marijuana producer Canopy Growth for his own line of marijuana for medical purposes here in Canada. So you never know. Maybe in Mississauga, he'll be moving in next to you, Snoop. You might have some, might have to waft the smoke away if that happens, Francis.
Maybe. We'll see. McDonald's is announcing a new variant of its most famous hamburger. So what are they doing?
For the first time in 50 years, they are tweaking the Big Mac. You're still going to get the original one, but they're introducing new sizes of it. So you're going to have the Grand Big Mac, as they're calling it, 2 larger patties. It's going to weigh 1/3 of a pound. And they're also going to have the Junior Big Mac, a smaller version with just 1 patty. All this as they look to continue to boost sales. They made a number of changes recently, introducing all-day breakfast in the U.S., coming up with a create-your-own burger concept. And it started to work. The latest batch of McDonald's earnings showed improving profit, Francis.
Do we really need a bigger Mac?
Yes, we do,
yes.
I think. You know which size I'm getting, clearly, right?
I know.
Yeah.